themselves on a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Pistons. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Barrett. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And for the Clippers, they've got McDaniels. Wallace is out there with Harper. Then there's Black. And it's Daniels in at the 3 slot. You take a look at Los Angeles. This is clearly a massive Game 5. The series tied at 2. They're home, and we know that's very important.
Well, it's a best of 3 now. And they have a chance tonight to get a step closer to the second round. This is a huge opportunity on their home floor.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effort. This net for getting inside.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Nembhard with it. Black defending. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Black. Out to Wallace. Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Harper up top. Here's Black. And Klingon pulls it down.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Nembhard, the pass to Barrett. Nembhard sets the pick for Barrett. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Here he goes. It's good. Black's got his second. Of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Brown. And the 3 off target.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
McDaniels outside. And it's off from 3-point range. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Barrett with the bounce pass. Here's Klingon. Black defending. Clock at 4. Barrett, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
To the paint, here's Klingon. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Klingon's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Black. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Detroit leading by 4. Brown the pass to Barrett. Puts it up from 15. And it's Harper with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And now the Pistons fast break. The kick out to Brown. For the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Harper up top. Nembhard covering. Black, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times, and he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shots of the night here. First one falls for. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Harper against Nembhard. Outside Harper. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Donovan Clingan. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. Grady Diggs checked in for the Pistons. Podziemski's coming in for Andrew Nembhard. No luck that time either. Dick with it. He's picked up by Harper. Here's Brown. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Black. Three-pointer, Daniels. No good on that one. It's Brown with the drive. .124 left in the first. Pass to Barrett. Inside. Clingan. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now Daniels. Back to Harper. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Dick.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Los Angeles making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. .46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Black. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Clippers have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. The first one falls. And Black drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Black. He has 6 for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Black's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. On the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Here's Booker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pistons.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off. Quality passes.
On the floor for Detroit. Dick comes with the double team. Daniels from outside. Here's Jokic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Dick can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Black.
Oh! You got to be kidding.
Power down with both hands.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. But Kemsky's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Your coffee. Let's see what you got.
George, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Podziemski with it. Ball stolen. Brunson outside. Clippers moving the ball around. To the wing right side. Here's Black. No good on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Brown sets a screen for Nembhard. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
Brunson right side. Pass to Jokic. Lock at 6. Jokic draws the double. Black kicks to Dort from 18 feet away. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Black. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To shoot. Black grabs the board. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson kicks to Black. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Black's got 8 points here in this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Dort. Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Clippers trail by 6. Jokic inside. He's covered by Brown. And it's Jokic missing.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Jokic against Brown. Pass to Dick. Brown with a screen on Brunson. Trying to end the drought. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with a shot.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So, for the Clippers, McDaniels comes in for Black. And it's Bridges in for Daniels. Klingin, he's checked in for Detroit. Barrett comes in for Brandon Bajemski.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Here's Jokic, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Pistons. From outside the arc, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
It's stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
McDaniels, a screen on Nembhard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Barrett with the bounce pass. There's Brown with the 3. Good on the triple. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. The 3, Barrett. Rebound by the Clippers. Now Brunson. Scoreless thus far.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Nembhard, the pass to Brown. Here's Barrett. It's Nembhard on the wing. Brunson covering. Here's Klingin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Klingin's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
An interesting and that's a halftime wrap.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Clippers trail by 13. Daniels out there with Black. Then there's Harper. Then there's Wallace. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Brown wide open. He fired. That three off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Black misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Took him no time at all on that one. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. A nice shot by Brown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball move.
They get the rebound.
And they've got the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Black's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harper. Pass to Daniel. Wallace outside. Harper dishes to Black. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Black's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. And so, Jorge Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And stolen by Wallace. Now the Clippers moving it up. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And he lays it straight in. 8 points for him.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
First team.
Los Angeles on D. 7-point differential. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Barrett wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Barrett's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. Black in the post. 24 points for him.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Barrett against Wallace. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good on that one. Clippers trail by 10. And it goes down. Down 2 points.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Black kicks to Daniels. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Barrett. Here's Nemhard. Brown outside. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Detroit, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Dick's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play. Pass
to Nemhard. Oh, Barrett. to the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Klingon. Klingon the screen for Barrett. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 11 points.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Black the pass to Harper. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Pistons?
Barrett finds Klingon. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Jokic has checked in for Los Angeles. Jalen Brunson comes in for Cason Wallace. Dick passes to Booker. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Steps back. Shoots it. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Podziemski. Black defending. Back to Podziemski. Drops in the layup for two. He has 5.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. Booker pulls it in.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
8 seconds left to play in the third. Jacks up a 3, and no good in the last second attempt this time. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Booker out there with Jalen Brown. Then there's Dick. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Harper dishes to Black. And he goes right over Jalen Brown and slams it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And here's Brunson. It's Black in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's Dick. Detroit, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Black. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Dick, that's good.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's hauled in by Brown.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And again, Detroit with the 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Pistons leading by 19. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Brown. Pass to Nembhard. Outside, Barrett. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barrett's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Black. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Offensive rebound. And it's Detroit's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. And a deep three from Curry. Misses the step-back jump shot. Pistons leading by 23. Here's Nembhard. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Curry looking it over. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And that one falls for Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And so Barrett nails both of them. L.A. has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And here's Anthony for 3, and the Clippers miss again. And it's Detroit's ball. Good momentum, 14 straight points.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3-2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and one game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for R.J. Barrett.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
To the inside. Pass to Pajemski. There's the triple. The rebound by Sharp.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Now, here's Barrett. Curry with the steal. Los Angeles calls timeout. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Off the inbound pass. Misses. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA.